the channel to another video on the BMW 1 Series. Today we're just going to go around the car, see what things I've done to it so far and things that I'm going to do to it in the future, and just show you a little bit more detail on what I've done. So the first thing that I've done, as you'll see, is the kidney grills. I have took the frames out of them that were chrome and have sprayed them black, just for the meanwhile, while I wait for some twin M style ones to come, because I think they look a little bit better. Another thing I need to do on the list is the headlight, because it's got a condensation in the headlight and I've already had to replace a bulb in it, so it's definitely due to be replaced. Also, another thing, there's need a tow eye cover. As you can see, that's missing, but you know about that in the last video is what was said about that, and it's been towed because the turbo had to be replaced. Another controversial thing that people might like and people might not like is a Ram Air cold air induction kit with a cold air feed pipe using the stock air intake feeds. I've had no problems with it since I've had it in. I've had no heat soak or feel any loss of power. It makes a little suction noise, which is cool to some people, not cool to others, but I don't mind it. I think it's all right.
The chain on this one,
chain's good. It's been changed twice, so it got changed 4,000 miles ago, along with the turbo and a full service on the car. So mechanically, it's spot on. It runs absolutely mint. It's just the aesthetics on the car. As we'll go around it, you'll see the alloys. They're nice. I don't know what style they are. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments what style, the number they are. But they need a little refurb, possibly different colour. Get rid of these horrible M Sport badges. I've already got some replacements coming for those. So I will be putting those on and refurbing the wheels. The indicators on the side, they seem to have condensation in as well. How, I don't know. I don't know if they're stock or they look a little bit tinted, so maybe they're aftermarket, but I'm going to get rid of those and get some sequential ones. Those should look a little bit better. Another thing you'll see is the 1M style look wing mirror covers. I bought them in carbon fibre, fitted them, but I'm not sure that in carbon fibre they look very good on the car. I think they should be gloss black, because I have nothing else carbon fibre on the car. They're not real carbon fibre either, they're just copied ones, because I'm not going to spend 130, 40 quid on some wing mirror covers when the car's not really, it's not a 20 grand car. Going round to the back, you'll see that it needs a little refurbishment on the back. All the wheels are obviously going to get refurbed, but on the rotors as well, they need to get a little bit of love, a bit of spray on them, a bit of black on it or something like that. I think I'm going to get a spoiler, so like an M2 version style spoiler where it sort of cuts off in the middle and has a raised lip either side. I just think to give the back a bit more of an aggressive look. The third boot spoiler, I've replaced that, but the fitment of it's crap. The gasket's red, it looks terrible, so I think I'm going to rip that out and put either a standard one in, or just take the gasket out and put something in its place. The rear diffuser, I've cleaned the exhaust up. It doesn't really come up that well, and I just don't think they look very nice anyway on a standard car. It sticks out too far and it just looks ugly, one little exhaust. So I think what I'm going to do is get either another diffuser with twin pipes on that side, because I want to replace the exhaust anyway to get it full straight through and get the DPF obviously legal, but sort of removed, or a replacement pipe for it. Tow eye cover as well, and then hopefully the diffuser, I'll get it in gloss black, either with twin pipes either side or just the twin pipes on the one side. The rear lights, they are cracked at the top, but I've just literally put some sealant on them at the moment just in case water would get in, but hopefully I'd replace those eventually with some either newer ones. I don't know if I think they're LCI ones. Again, maybe someone can tell me in the comments if they're LCI ones or not, but going to replace those. The roof's in good nick, so that's fine, just needs a clean. It works absolutely perfect, no problem with that.
More detail over this side, isn't there, to do?
Yeah, it's got a few dents on it, so it needs there's a dent guy who I know he can get those out, which is not too much of an issue, but it does. That's the only one that really sticks out really bad. There is a dent around the other side, but that's not as bad as that one.
Some of the footage you might see actually as well, it's got loads of this salt spray. It's been coming.
Yeah, we've took a bit of a drive to get here, so yeah, it was nice and clean yesterday, but it's not today. But then going on to the inside, as you've already seen in the last video, the seats are, they're way beyond clean, and you just can't get them up. They need either re-dyeing, repainting, or replacing. So I think the easiest one for me is going to be replacing that. But so far what I've done on the inside, I've painted the trims because I was going to wrap them, but I'll be honest, wrapping's not my skill. So I've painted those. As you'll see under here, you've got M Sport style handbrake cover, which has been replaced. I think they look quite nice in suede, and the gear gaiter, which has been replaced, and also it's got a brand new BMW gear knob on it because the other one was faded, as you'd see in the last video. Also the start stop button, I've changed that for red just because it's a little bit different, and painted the surround black. And then on the steering wheel, you'll see it's got a carbon fibre, again not real carbon fibre, but just a cover on the front just to cover up the horrible coating that BMW put on their plastics, which is horrible. But the next thing to do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to order is probably a suede or Alcantara steering wheel wrap cover, so one you sew on yourself, so that'll be something to look quite nice. And also, if anyone knows how to get rid of all this to make it either look nice, or if you can spray it or anything like that, I'd be so grateful to know, because I can't see much about that. And also all the silver here, that's going to get turned black, whether that be sprayed or wrapped or what, I don't know. But that is definitely something to do on the car. Also, I'm going to get a sub in the boot, but one that goes in the side of the boot, just because it's tidy, it looks OEM, and it's a bit space saving because there's not much room in a convertible. And I'll do a video on that separately for the audio. I'm going to replace the speakers in the car. The head unit I'll leave for the moment, but we'll eventually replace. And that'll be a good video to come. So hope you've enjoyed the video so far of the updates and what's to come and what's already been done. Tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't like it, what things I should do, what things I shouldn't do. Yeah, and that's great, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends, because you can, you know, sharing car information and knowledge is valuable. So yeah, see you in the next one.